Welcome to a story of PIREGE, a story of unanswered questions. Who were they? Who are they? Humanity has asked these questions since it learned to read the sky. If ancient teachers existed, human or otherwise, their message may have reached beyond stone, an invitation to seek homes among the stars. Our origin story seems to preserve veiled instructions in stone, in myth, and in the sky. It is not a final claim, but a route of questions. Why did cultures separated by oceans and centuries insist on watching the stars and fixing their memory in precise alignments? Where did that persistent intuition come from, that what is above could be written below? In Egypt, stone becomes a treatise in precision. On the Giza Plateau, 3 pyramids sketch a pattern that some researchers have placed in dialogue with Orion's belt. The hypothesis suggests that their distribution and proportions echo the 3 aligned stars that dominate the northern winter nights. Whatever the debate, astronomical intent is undeniable. Remarkably exact cardinal orientations and interior passages aimed at specific regions of the sky. Later texts speak of a first time, an archaic age when divine forces set the order. The architecture seems to speak 2 languages at once, that of monumental engineering and that of a stone calendar conversing with stellar cycles, and a cosmology that sought to imitate the order above. Archaeoastronomy in Mesoamerica offers another chapter in this same conversation between stone and sky. Who were they? Who are they? Were there messages? Teegarden, the near hypothesis. A faint, quiet star a little over a dozen light-years away. Around it, 2 Earth-sized worlds have been reported, Teegarden B and Teegarden C. Their orbits are short around a cool red dwarf, making tiny dips in starlight easier to detect. Why are they interesting? Their size near Earth's likely rocky composition and orbital distances that, under certain models, place them in temperate zones. If they skirt habitability, imagine thin airs, young seas, and red daylight filtered through hazy skies. These are hypotheses. For now, the data urge caution. Yet, on the mental map of likely destinations, Teegarden glows, a whisper of promise in the nearby dark. TRAPPIST-1, the 7-world laboratory. Farther out, a compact system gathers 7 roughly Earth-sized planets, several site within the temperate band. Here the challenge is tidal locking, one hemisphere bathed in endless day, the other frozen in perpetual night. Could life persist there? Climate models suggest that given the right atmosphere, the terminator, the line between day and night, could sustain gentle climates. But the ultra-cool dwarf is restless. Stellar flares may strip away those fragile envelopes unless magnetism or chemistry come to their defense. TRAPPIST-1 offers not certainties, but high-value questions, the kind that make science grow. Proxima B, the restless neighbor. Orbiting the Sun's nearest stellar neighbor, Proxima Centauri, lies a roughly Earth-mass planet in the habitable zone. Its proximity makes it a prime target, and a paradox. Red dwarfs are temperamental, their radiation fierce and unpredictable. Does that doom Proxima B? Not necessarily. A dense atmosphere, deep ocean, or strong magnetic field could preserve the calm beneath the storm. Science keeps watch. The verdict remains open, and therein lies its beauty. K2-18. B. Between sea and cloud. Larger than Earth, likely a sub-Neptune, K2-18. B invites us to rethink the boundaries of life. Its possible hybrid nature, global oceans beneath volatile rich skies, fits a Hycean model, a realm neither fully oceanic nor terrestrial. Such worlds might cradle biosignatures detectable from light years away. The debate remains heated, but its implications are profound. Perhaps not every cosmic biography requires continents and shores like ours. LHS 1140b, the temperate case. Among the temperate rocky candidates, LHS 1140b stands as one of the most promising. Its size, orbit, and potential atmosphere make it a nearby window into climates that mirror Earth's moderation. Each new measurement shifts its identity, sometimes a mini-Neptune, sometimes a super-Earth, reminding us that habitability is not a category, but a continuum. Other beacons in the catalog. Kepler 186f awakened our imagination about Earth-sized worlds orbiting cool stars. Kepler 452b, larger and older, circles a sun-like star, urging us to picture civilizations under heavier gravity and dimmer skies. TOI 700d and its neighbor E join the list of targets where atmospheres may soon reveal themselves. Each world adds a syllable to a language we are only beginning to speak, a dialect of light, gravity, and possibility. Perhaps they were artisans of method, guardians of the habit of watching. Perhaps our own ancestors who, to be heard beyond their century, turned astronomy into architecture. Or perhaps travelers from worlds we are only now beginning to detect, leaving clues where anyone might find them. In the dawn, in the rainy season, in the returning star. When pyramids, ziggurats, and observatories align with those celestial rhythms, the possible message remains clear. Remember that the sky is not foreign to daily life, that its cycles can organize human time, that the mind, like stone, can be oriented. The story of other origins does not end in revelation, but in continuity, a method that still works. Observe patiently. Compare what is seen with what is built. Leave a map for those who will follow. Next time you look at a star or a calendar, think of the city as an instrument, the pyramid as an equation, the plaza as a classroom. If our predecessors wished to speak to us from afar, in time or in space, they chose a language still available. The dialogue between stone and sky. Perhaps in the end, the search for others is the search for ourselves. Each new world we find, each point of light proven to be more than light, reminds us that creation is not finished, that the story of life is still being written across countless worlds. Maybe we were never alone. Maybe we were meant to awaken slowly, planet by planet, discovery by discovery, until the sky ceases to be a ceiling and becomes a mirror. The ancient builders, the stargazers of Sumer, Egypt, and the Maya, may not have left us a message to decode, but a posture to inherit. Eyes raised, minds open, questions unending. For every star we measure, every signal we chase, is another verse in the same cosmic dialogue. One that began long before us and will continue long after we are gone. Who were they? Who are they? Perhaps the answer is simple and profound. They were those who learned to listen. And now, at last, it is our turn to answer.